praktisch niemand hat uns vor 3-4 Wochen vor einer dermaßen Wucht der Impfdurchbrüche zum Beispiel gewarnt. Ehrlicherweise war es auch nicht so absehbar, welche Wucht es haben könnte.
Aber es gab keinen wissenschaftlichen Diskurs, den gab es auch nicht zu den Impfungen, den gibt es zu keinem Thema. Es gibt, wie ich immer so ganz viel gesagt habe, nur Rechthaberei, autoritäres Verhandeln, Maßlosigkeit und nie eine wissensbasierte Auseinandersetzung damit und vernünftig und maßvoll Maßnahmen zu ergreifen. Und die Zulassung dieser Impfungen waren alles andere als wissensbasiert, sie waren nicht vernünftig und erst recht nicht maßvoll, weil sie eben von vornherein, das wussten wir, über das neue Impfprinzip, das muss man sich ja vor Augen halten, das ist ja keine Impfung, wie wir sie kennen, sondern es ist eine Impfung, wo das Antigen erst in unserem Körper entstehen muss. Also wir sind so quasi die Fabrik dafür, wogegen unser Immunsystem nachher reagieren soll. Und dieser Diskurs ist völlig ausgeblendet worden.
It was August 22nd, 2019. They made a decision to take down the economy. They voted on a plan called the Going Direct Reset. And this is the reset. The Going Direct Reset was a plan put together by a group of retired central bankers working through the BlackRock Investment Institute. And what it did was it put together a plan, and this is my words, not theirs, whereby the central banks take control of the treasury functions. That's the way I would describe it. And then literally it was that September 2019, the Fed moves into the repo market, and one thing leads to another, and they literally do, I would describe it as a takedown of the economy. And here's how it works. You shut down all the small businesses. You shut down families and family wealth. Everybody has to shop at your big publicly traded company. And you consolidate massive amounts of the economy out of small business and out of communities into your large publicly traded corporations, particularly online, because you're trying to get everybody into a digitized system and a system that can be under surveillance. So I can't meet with you. I have to get on Zoom to meet with you, and now it can all be recorded and go into my AI and software. So right now we're watching a process around the world. You know, data is the new oil. Everybody's trying to get as much data. You know, there's a data vampire running around. So you want to get everybody into the digital systems so you've got the data that will not only give you the most intelligence, but help you create the most wealth in your company. So all of the Main Street economy is being shut down, and you hear a giant sucking sound of all the data and all the money and all the trade into the publicly traded companies. And this is a centralization of wealth. And, you know, the process is called disaster capitalism. It's war. So rather than kill all the small business people, you just bankrupt them. You know, you put them in a debt trap, you get them deeply dependent on government money, and you suck up all their business and all their clients and all their trade. And now you've got it in your databases and you've got the money in your bank account.
Die sogenannte Herdenimmunität, die ja basiert auf einer Rechnung, die von einer sterilen Immunität ausgeht. Beides sind, wenn ich mal so sagen darf, Hirngespinste oder Würste, die man den Menschen vor die Nase gehalten hat. Aus welchem Grund auch immer, aber das sollte man vielleicht mal aufarbeiten irgendwann.
Die Altersgruppe der 16- bis 25-Jährigen angucken und nach den besten Daten, die wir haben, sagen müssen, einer von 6.000 Geimpften bekommt diese Komplikation. Ja. Dann wäre das unter normalen Umständen so, wie Wissenschaft in der Zeit vor der Paranoia funktionierte. Ein Punkt gewesen, allein nur deswegen wäre dieser Impfstoff für Kinder und Jugendliche in der Schublade verschwunden und nie wieder aufgetaucht.
Plague laws, this is not the first time in history that plague laws have been used to centralize control. Control of transportation, control of labor, control of banking and bank accounts, control of all the different kinds of capital that make up human civilization. But the COVID laws are particularly draconian in the history of plague laws because not only do they control labor, transportation, banking, but now with advances in digital technology, we're looking at complete control through the banking system of 100% of all assets, ultimately. So what happens here? For many, many years, most of us have grown up in a world in the Western democracies where we have a balance of power between the bankers and the people. The central bankers control monetary policy, and the people vote for an electorate that controls fiscal policy. Now what we're watching with COVID laws all around the world is the central bankers moving in and exercising essentially a coup d'etat, where they take control of fiscal policy as well. And again, with the advances in digital technology, vaccine passports will not be about health. Vaccine passports are part of a financial transaction control grid that will absolutely end human liberty in the West. For many years, I have fought and written against central control of the financial system. We've centralized more and more capital, more and more control. And we've done it with tactics called divide and conquer. And we've all experienced many different divide and conquer tactics, men against women, black against white. But now we have a new one called the vaccinated versus the non-vaccinated. Because if you're going to centralize control of every aspect of people's lives and literally strip them of their assets and their property rights, you need a new, more venal divide and conquer. And we can't let that happen.
In our world, there will be no emotions except fear, rage, triumph, and self-abasement. The sex instinct will be eradicated. We shall abolish the orgasm. There will be no loyalty except loyalty to the party. But always there will be the intoxication of power. Always, at every moment, there will be the thrill of victory, the sensation of trampling on an enemy who is helpless. If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever. The moral to be drawn from this dangerous nightmare situation is a simple one. Don't let it happen. It depends on you.